Hey everybody, this is Andy for Attack of the Killer podcast, and as you can see, we are in a completely different recording area. Before we get started, I want to thank our Patreon subscribers, our attackers. Thank you so much. We do what we do because of you, and we only get better because of you, so thank you first and foremost. We will be at some point in time remodeling this kitchen. Not much, mind you, but this upstairs is kind of our pop culture kitchen that's not a kitchen that's actually functioning right now. However, it does hold a lot of our treasures, and I want to show you guys around. So, we will start over here on this wall. We have, of course, Frank Henenlotter. Great poster there, A Tale of Sluts and Bolts, and plus a quote from Bill Murray. If you should see one movie this year, it should be Frankenhooker, and he's right. Got the autographed Return of Michael Myers Halloween 4 video poster, autographed by Daniel Harris, Jamie, and Cops Do It by the Book, Kathleen Kinmont. Got that at Halloween-a-Palooza. Of course, much like Tad, I'm a huge Twin Peaks fan. Got the pop vinyls and the reaction figures. I think the soundtrack's back there somewhere. It's just running out of places to put stuff. I got the classic photo there from, the prom queen. And of course the lunchbox, and I've got the police department patches and stuff like that. The wife got me those. More down below, we have the new Karate Kid figures. We've got the limited John Kreese and the Johnny Lawrence skeleton figure. I haven't quite got the Miyagi and Daniel yet, but we've got the classic movie book, and we also have the Nintendo game in the box. If we go a little bit lower, you will see the original Remco figures from the 1980s. I have a few more of those. Still looking to get, I believe, Sato, I think. I actually have the tournament championship set in the other room, but we won't go there yet. And we just have more down here with the Walking Dead and WWE figures, but we also have all of the Rocky 3 Remco figures as well. They're much they also made the Karate Kid line. Over here, we have actually a for reals Casey's general store / pizza table. This is fit right in this little nook here. We also have E.T. as our guest, pimping the cowboy hat. He also has a very familiar special guest tag here. You might recognize that. If you want to listen to any kind of tunes, you can listen to this vintage transistor radio with the Fonz and Happy Days. Very cool. Found that on a treasure hunt. Behind me we have a one sheet of Day of the Dead. Also a George Romero classic that Mike would love. Vintage Tales from the Crypt t-shirt. Finally got that framed just recently. If you're ever thirsty up here, we have a vintage Kool-Aid dispenser. Which Kool-Aid was actually, I believe, created only about 80 miles away from here. Over here, we just have a we have a hodgepodge of literally everything, I guess. Everything that I truly like, Planet of the Apes thermos, coffee cup, juice cup, I guess if you're a kid. We have Spaceballs, the button, held by Steve Austin, the $6 Million Man in his tracksuit. Up above, we have just a hodgepodge of everything. Chuck Norris listening to Marty McFly's Walkman. Apparently, Marty's playing at Jabba's Palace here. Apollo and Rocky duking it out. He-Man and Battle Cat back there. The promo for Big Trouble in Little China in a Chinese takeout box, which I love. It's one of my favorite items. Oh, goodness. Up above, we have the original Rock'em Sock'em Robots with some vintage Universal Monsters. I believe the Red Rocker, who is the Red Fighter for the original Rock'em Sock'em Robots, the pin is out of his shoulders. So, yeah, the Red Rocker, not going to put up much of a fight. Sammy Hagar is going to get his ass kicked. We have the original Domino's Avoid the Noid. We have Perseus from Clash of the Titans and Mork from Mork hanging out up there. If we ever get thirsty, we have an original Farrah Fawcett Logan's Run coffee cup. Very, very good. Oh yeah, she was Farrah played Holly. And what's a vintage space without the original Atari 2600? I don't have the games out here, they're in a box, but what I do have is multiple original instructions right next to my flipper thermos, because that's where you store those. Like I said, just multiple things. This is very sacred to me. My original dog tags for being a official WWF fan club member back in 1990. Whoops. We have the Jaws original game, Mr. T's plastic thermos, and the fact that it even exists. That a Karate Kid Part 2 Coca-Cola plastic visor. I just love that this thing even exists. There's no way that I would ever wear it, nor would I ever look good in it, but damn it, I've got one. Stranger Things pizza box. We have an original Rocky ad slicks. This is what the newspapers would cut out and then print in their paper to promote the film that would be showing at the theater. Multiple promotional buttons for Smokey and the Bandit 2, Batman Forever, we've got Total Recall up there, and one of my favorites is this lenticular Free Johnny Dangerously, which I haven't seen since. That's definitely a keeper. Multiple Star Wars figures up in the Darth Vader case, picture of the General Lee because I loved the Dukes of Hazzard as a kid. Just a lot going on in our pop culture kitchen. If you ever need to tell the time, we also have the Jack in the Clock. We have basically this is kind of a ticket for an advanced screening for Porky's Revenge. I found that in some memorabilia that I bought, and I just thought that's so cool. That was before the movie even came out. My wife found this for me in a thrift store. Had to buy it. This is probably very early. This is probably the start of Joan Jett and the Blackhearts. This was a bumper sticker. Like I said, multiple horror-related items here. Just original movie advertisements that I just saved away for Predator, Suspiria, Alfred Hitchcock's Autopsy. This was a gift from an attacker, and I still sport that out. Original Dr. Seuss lunchbox. That is an original If I Ran the Zoo by Dr. Seuss. My grandmother actually read that to me. She read that probably to my mother and my aunts and uncles, and that's definitely a very nice family heirloom. I made sure that I got that. Classic, not an original, mind you, but a classic Farrah Fawcett poster. We have, I ate all the candy, but this is the Yoda candy dish. And, this is sound advice. We have, this was given to me by my babysitter when I was a kid, and I miss her to this day, so that's very near and dear to me, and plus the Roadrunner Wile E. Coyote, that's my favorite cartoon. My wife's Bambi scene that she bought at an antique store. I tried to put it together as best as I could. I don't usually buy a lot of Mr. Peanut stuff, but if it's cheap and if I can get it, get it pretty easy, it's Mr. Peanut. More Dukes of Hazzard stuff, and there'll probably be more and more to come. Coca-Cola, just a lot of food-oriented things, because it's a kitchen. Cracker Jack confectionery stuff, and just a lot of stuff that I don't normally, show on, just regular video updates. But this is just a lot of the stuff that I have, and Tad just wanted to see a lot of things that I don't normally show. So, I'm bound to add a heck of a lot more, so thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully next time I show it to you, this entire kitchen will be redone. Thanks again. Bye.